welcome back. And if you're just now tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I would be greatly thankful. But on to the subject that really need to be addressed is about Wicca, which is termed as pagan witchcraft. But it is not just about witchcraft, which is the misconception of the religion. It is a contemporary new religious movement, but it is also an old religion which was developed in England during the first half of the 20th century and was introduced to the public. There are different gods, such as the horned god, then the gods and the goddesses of the universe, and the gods and the goddesses of the moon, which is mostly the goddesses that represent the moon phrases. The word Wicca was never used. It was more witchcraft or the craft. But it was for some people problematic because people get it confused as it's with Satanism and Luciferianism, whose practices describe them as witches as well, since they do magic too, but their magic, they don't do the same magic that the pagans use, which I'm going to be talking about in a next video about the different magic that they do, the different magic that they do, and then the different magic that the pagans do. It also has something to do with mechanism, which is the reason why they found the early Christians found that the Wiccan religion was evil. Well, not necessarily evil, but which mechanism is extant dualistic religion of Uranian origin, and it's extinct now. It is also an eclectic religion that attempted to provide a synthesis of previous religious teachings. Mechanism has a plausible explanation of the reason why evil as experience in the world is substantial and virulent. As such, it compares favorably with the Augustinian Christian view that evil is non-being or non-substantial. However, its cosmetic dualism of God and Satanism is unacceptable to any monarchist who believes in one supreme God of goodness. And which means that they believe that all matter is evil, so it gradually develops into evil eventually, but it's not evil right away, which that is not what Wicca is all about. In conclusion, Wicca is a more spiritual religion that don't ever believe in Satan, which Satan is another word, which is a word that the Christians use. And at one time, the early Christians were pagan. They practiced the pagan religion and everything, and that's where most of the holidays come from, like Yule, Beltane, Salmon, etc., more and more holidays like that. That's where they came from. Like Christmas is Yule, that sort of thing. And again, we don't believe in any kind of evil or the devil because there's no such thing. Wicca is more of a spiritual, more peaceful, and it has everything to do with nature and what amazing things that nature can do as far as the universe and the magical effects that it has. Also, in Wicca, there are no traditional ways or any traditional rituals or anything like that that you have to do to consider yourself to be a Wiccan or anything to that nature. Um, but I hope this explains a little bit of what Wicca is about and um, to like just just realize that these are myths about Wicca, and Wicca's not all about witchcraft or ridiculous stuff like evil, and it's evil and turning people into frogs, as just some people say when you tell them things like I'm Wiccan, and they're like, oh, are you gonna turn me into a frog? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's not like Harry Potter thing that you see on TV. I mean, that kind of stuff is make believe. That's TV stuff. Thanks for tuning in and come back next time. Bye.